Two proud cricketing nations, one historic rivalry, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. Whenever these two meet in Test cricket, it's not just about runs and wickets, it's about the pride, passion, and proving a point. From Galle to Mirpur, over 2 decades of battles have given us moments of brilliance, heartbreak, and unforgettable performances. Now a new chapter begins. Can the tiger roar louder this time, or will the lions dominate once again? Welcome to the Bangladesh vs Sri Lanka Test Series. In this video, we are going to speculate 10 important things about Bangladesh vs Sri Lankan Test Cricket and the Test Cricket series, which is about to begin from June 17, 2025. Number 1. Bangladesh Test Cricket Overview. Number 2. Bangladesh and Sri Lanka head-to-head records in Test matches. Galle International Stadium Overview. Test match hosting stats at Galle. Pitch and conditions. Bangladesh recent 5 Test match results. Sri Lanka's last 5 Test match results. Bangladesh Test victory against Sri Lanka. Bangladeshi individuals record against Sri Lanka. Bangladesh Test squad against Sri Lanka. Without a further ado, let's get started. Bangladesh Test Cricket Overview. So far, Bangladesh cricket team have played 152 test matches in their cricket history. Out of the 152 test matches, Bangladesh have managed to win only 23, and look at the loss record. Bangladesh have lost 111 test matches out of the 152 test match with 18 draws. Bangladeshi win percentage in test cricket is only 15.13%, which is on the below par. This is the signature record of Bangladesh test cricket, and this is the ultimate picture of Bangladesh test cricket. Number 2. Bangladesh and Sri Lanka head-to-head records in test matches. So far, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka have played 26 test matches. Out of the 26 test matches, Sri Lankan cricket team have won 20 tests and Bangladesh have only 1 wins under their belt. 5 test matches have been ended in draw. It seems to be Sri Lankan cricket team loves Bangladesh as their opponent. 20 wins out of 26 test matches. That's a staggering record. And Bangladesh have managed to win only 1. This is really ordinary from Bangladesh. Number 3. Galle International Stadium Overview. Galle is Sri Lanka's one of the iconic cricket stadium. It has a lot of test record and test history, but back in 1998, Sri Lanka and New Zealand played the very first test match at Galle cricket ground, but due to the tsunami effect back in 2004, it has been devastated due to the tsunami. But in 2007, with the aid from Shane Warne, this stadium has been restored. But Shane Warne died in 2022, but it was a really immense contribution from former Australian greats Shane Warne, who really helped the Sri Lankan cricket board to restore the stadium. It has been located near the Indian Ocean and the Galle Fort. If you look at the capacity, there are 35,000 spectators can watch the game live from the stadium. Number 4. Test match hosting stats at Galle. So far, 46 test matches have been played at Galle. Out of the 46 test matches, team batted first won 25 occasions and team batted second won 15 occasions, and 6 test matches have been drawn. So we can sense from this stat, most of the time there is an outcome from the Galle cricket ground. So the results will come, that's what I can tell you. Number 5. Pitch and condition. Most of the subcontinent wicket favors the spinners, and it has no different due to the coastal climate impact. Over the years, it is basically a spin-friendly pitch which enhanced spin potential, and due to some moisture levels, the same bowlers will come into play in the day 1 or day 2, but mostly it will support the spinners. Number 6. Bangladesh recent test match results. If we speculate on Bangladesh last 5 test matches, out of the last 5 tests, Bangladesh have managed to win 2 tests. And they have lost 3 test matches. They have lost against India, West Indies, and very recently they have lost one of the tests against Zimbabwe. Number 7. Sri Lanka's last 5 test match results. If we look at the Sri Lanka's last 5 test match results, it is not the best of scenario for Sri Lankan cricket. Out of the last 5 test matches, they have lost 4 test matches, and with a single victory against New Zealand back in 2024, it is the only happy memory for Sri Lankan cricket team. Very recently, they have lost a test series against Australia in their home soil. Number 8. Bangladesh Test victory against Sri Lanka. Bangladesh have played 26 Test matches against Sri Lanka, and out of the 26 Test matches, Bangladesh have managed to win only one Test. That was way back in 2017. Bangladesh won the Test match by 4 wickets against Sri Lanka in Colombo. And for the first occasion, Bangladesh have managed to bowl out Sri Lanka in both innings in the history of 26 Test matches. Otherwise, Bangladesh have played 14 Test matches in Sri Lanka against Sri Lanka, and 12 they have played in Bangladesh. Bangladeshi individuals record against Sri Lanka. Bangladesh have some really inspiring individual record against Sri Lanka. Mohammad Ashraful, the youngest ever player to score a Test century, that was back in 2001 and against Bangladesh, and Mohammad Ashraful still holds the record of scoring a Test century as a youngest age. He scored Test century in 17 years 61 days, which is still a record, and this record is still never been broken by any players in the entire cricket world. He scored 114 runs from 212 balls, and the significant part of that innings, the Muttar Muralidharan and Chaminda Vas, two Sri Lankan greats, looks really clueless against Mohammad Ashraful. Mominul Haq have a very good record against Sri Lanka too. He scored 1070 runs playing 13 Test matches with an average of almost 51, and he scored 4 centuries and 5 50s. Mushfiqur Rahim, the veteran Bangladeshi wicketkeeper batsman, probably the most number of Test matches he played for Bangladesh. He scored 1,346 runs against Sri Lanka after playing 17 Test matches with an average of 53.84. He scored 3 centuries and 7 50s. So far, Mohammad Ashraful holds the record of scoring a highest number of Test century against any Test playing nation. Mohammad Ashraful scored 5 century against Sri Lanka, which is still highest by any player from Bangladesh team. And number 10, last but not the least, Bangladesh Test squad against Sri Lanka. Starting with batters, Shadman Islam, left-handed batsman, played 22 Test matches for Bangladesh. He scored more than 1,000 runs with an average of 26.48. Nazmul Hossain Shanto, at this moment the captain of Bangladesh Test cricket team, he played 35 Test matches. He scored almost 1,900 runs with an average of 29.06. Anamul Haq, the Bangladeshi consistent domestic cricket performer. Let's see what he can deliver. He has been in the squad after a long time. He played only 6 Test matches for Bangladesh. Mominul Haq, the left-handed batsman, former Bangladesh Test captain, he is a very good Test cricketer. He is the only specialist player for Bangladesh. He played for Bangladesh in only Test cricket. Played 71 Test matches for Bangladesh. He scored over 4,548 runs with an average of 37.28, and he scored 13 century and 22 50s. Mushfiqur Rahim, as I said earlier, veteran Bangladesh cricketer, played 96 Test matches. He scored over 6,000 runs with an average of 37.15. Liton Das played 48 Test matches for Bangladesh with an average of 33.59. He scored 2,788 runs. And the Mahidul Islam Onkon, another newcomer of Bangladesh cricket team, played a single Test match for Bangladesh. He scored 29 runs with an average of 14.5. Zakir Ali, the promising wicketkeeper batsman, who played 5 Test matches for Bangladesh with an average of 36.33. He scored 327 runs. Madison Miraj, the all-rounder, at this moment Bangladesh won the international captain, played 53 Test matches. He scored over 2,000 runs with an average of 24.05, and he scored 2 centuries also. If we further move with the bowling list, Taijul Islam played 53 Test matches, took almost 228 wickets with a bowling average of 31.2. Naim Hassan, the right-arm off-break bowler, played 12 Test matches and taken 39 wickets. He can bowl line to line for a long period of time. He's a crucial spinner. Madison Miraj, all-rounder, as we all know about his caliber, played 53 Test matches, took almost 205 wickets with an average of 32. If we move with the Bangladesh fast bowling option, Ibadat Hussain is back after the long injury. He played 20 Test matches and took only 42 wickets with an average of 47.14. Hassan Mahmood, another right-arm fast bowler, played 11 Test matches for Bangladesh, and he has taken 31 wickets. And Khalid Mahmood, another tall fast bowler, played 16 Test matches, and out of the 16 Test matches he has taken only 29 wickets with an extravagant average of 50.14. Naidron, a new version of Bangladesh cricket, is a tall, fast bowler who can bowl really fast. He has been taken 23 wickets with an average of 36.04. Hassan Murad is yet to make debut in Test cricket for Bangladesh. He has been in the squad during the South African period. He was in the squad during the South Africa tour of Bangladesh, and he is also yet to make his debut. But if you look at his record in domestic cricket, he played 31 test matches in our list A career and took more than 100 wickets. The promising spinner, young gun for Bangladesh cricket. This test series will bring a lot of significance for Bangladesh and Sri Lanka for both the team, as this test series is under the World Test Championship cycle 2025-2027. This test series between Bangladesh and Sri Lanka will have a lot of heat actually. Sri Lankan great cricketing legends Angelo Matthews will say goodbye after playing the Gold Test against Bangladesh. The last star of Sri Lankan cricket. At this moment, Sri Lankan cricket team are struggling for pride, no doubt about that. They are ranked number 6 on the ICC ranking. On the other hand, Bangladesh ranked number 9 in ICC ranking. Bangladesh are a struggling side. Lack of consistency has been the real picture of Bangladesh Test cricket. On the other hand, Sri Lanka had a poor run in the recently. They have lost the series against Australia 2-0. If I look at the last 5 test matches record of Sri Lankan cricket team, they have managed to win only one, and they will play at home ground with the home support or the home condition, familiar condition. They are the clear favorite of this test series. But Bangladesh, especially in spinning condition, they are always a good side. They play spin really well, and their performance, somebody like Tajul Islam, Mehdi Hassan Miraj and Naeem Hassan. Bangladesh have 3 quality spinners. On the other hand, Sri Lanka have bunch of all-rounders like Dhananjay De Silva, their captain Dimut Karunaratne, Charita Salanka, Kushal Mendis and Pathum Nisanka. They're quite good batsmen on this sort of conditions. So we're expecting a good series between these two mediocre teams. It has been all for today. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy.